A rainy day in Anchorage, no match for some of the state's critical flight crews. And adding another layer to the experience for a visit by the U.S. Department of Transportation Secretary.
Well, no matter how much you look at it on a map or on paper, nothing can fully drive home to you the dimensions of this state. And it helps give you a sense of why transportation infrastructure is so needed and so important.
Secretary Pete Buttigieg confirmed in 2021, touring Guardian Flight Alaska Tuesday afternoon. And learning more about the importance not only of aviation in general, but of medevac services.
You know, safety is the #1 reason why our department exists, and it's my #1 priority when we're making policy or deploying funding.
And cargo operations across Alaska. Another step of the stop featuring a trip to Alaska Air Cargo and a walkthrough to see some of the demands this cargo crew works to meet.
A lot of the solutions are in the form of funding, and that's what we're working to deliver, whether it's another $4 million this year for Ted Stevens Airport here, or the $68 million going into the port of Anchorage just for one piece of their modernization project, or smaller funds, but ones that are going to make a big difference in the smaller communities where those dollars are going.
All of it part of a 3-day whirlwind visit stretching from Kotzebue down to Juneau and providing an opportunity, the chance to see even better, more specific support for the state.
With bipartisan support from the delegation here in Alaska, we've been able to do extraordinary things. We're delivering over $5 billion to the state of Alaska, communities here, again, from some of the very smallest to the largest population centers, meeting individual and very specific needs on everything from getting a road or a bridge done to improving the air cargo facilities or air safety resources that exist. That's why we push so hard to make this an infrastructure decade. It's why we push so hard for that bill. Now we're putting that bill to work to get those funds out to where they're needed, including across Alaska.